If you want to master memorizing names, the best tool is the names event in Memo Camp. It is hands down the best way to train for names because what you're able to do with it is just crazy. So you could go to a specific option where you're able to change how many names you get, how much time you have to memorize those names, if you want national names or international names. So for example, this will be international names. So you're given names from any part of the world, which really keeps you on your feet. So let's look. So, names like this I've never seen before. Elizabeth, not too bad. Oh man, that will be just trouble to try to memorize. But that's fantastic because if you're trying to master memorizing names, if you're going to conferences or meeting students in your classroom, whatever it may be, you want to be able to memorize any name that comes at you. Now, if you only memorize national names like English names, yeah, you're going to get really good at that. But when you meet someone who has a name like this, you have no practice on how to create images for names like that. And so that's why you always want to be training with weird, crazy, different names. Now, because these names could be Chinese, German, Spanish. And so you have this wide variety of names you're going to get thrown at you. And you're like, okay, wait, how do I come up with the image for this name or that name? And so it really keeps you on your toes. And that's why I love it. Now, with Memo Camp, you have to spell the names correctly. So saying it is not the priority here. It's spelling. Now, I probably don't even know how to say this name, first of all, so that's a problem. But being able just to create the images is the same process if you're hearing it, because you still have to create images that are going to allow you to memorize that name that you're hearing, right? Just like, oh, I need to spell this. I have to create images that's going to help me spell the name. So it's still the same concept you're building. But I really recommend Memo Camp Names Event if you want to start training names. It is the best tool out there for training names. And this is how I got so good at memorizing names. I'm not the best, but where I was awful. Okay, the worst. I hate Names Event. But where I am now is because I practiced with Memo Camp. Memo Camp doesn't care if you misspell it, boom, you miss it, right? It doesn't care what names it's giving you. And so it always keeps me on my toes. And if you really want to get good at names, that's exactly what you need. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.